Hello, dear students. Let us discuss about your electricity chapter and the mathematical problem regarding this. In your electricity chapter, you have come across the resistance in parallel and resistance in series connection. So, in series connection, the equivalent resistance R is the addition of or sum of all the resistors. Just addition of or sum of all the resistors. This is the equivalent resistance. In case of parallel, the equivalent resistance is not directly calculated. First, 1 by R is calculated and the reverse of 1 by R value is the equivalent resistance. Okay? So 1 by R is 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 for 3 resistors like this. If 4 resistors, it will be up to 1 by 4, 1 by R4. And it is, if 2 resistors are there, then it will be up to R2 like this. So the question is like this: calculate the equivalent resistance between A and B. Okay? So what type of connection is here? First, tell me what type of connections are there of these 4 resistors. Here, resistor 1 R1, resistor 2, resistor 3 and resistor 4. Having R1 value 5 ohm, R2 value 10 ohm, R3 value 10 ohm and R4 value 5 ohm. Okay? So what is the type of connection here? These two are connected in which connection? Series or parallel? You know that if it is in a single wire, resistors are there, it is series connection. And this type of connection, if this type of connection, this is parallel connection. This is the parallel connection, this is the series connection. So from this figure, guess what type of connection is there? There are both series and parallel connection here. It's a combination of series connection and parallel connection also. So where there is parallel connection and when there is series connection, who can say? This between C and D, it is looks like parallel connection. Okay. So if this is the A and if we make these two into single and again this will be B, then this will be 5, this will be 5, we have to calculate this one. Okay. Then these 3 will be in series because we are making these two parallel connection into single by calculating its equivalent resistance. Okay, could you follow my words? If you are facing problem in English, comment. I will tell you in Hindi also for your better understanding. If you are weak in English or understanding is weaker in English, I will tell you in Hindi. Okay. So we have to calculate these two to get this one. So let's calculate R2 and R3 first. And let's make R2 and R3 into single resistor by calculating the equivalent resistance. So 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 2 resistors are there. So I am calculating in this way 10 and 10 in parallel. So I am writing the parallel rule of 2 R2. So how much? 1 plus 1, 2 by 10 equal to 1 by 5. Okay, so R will be how much? 5 by 1, 5 ohm. This is also 5. Could you follow this one? These two are in parallel, so I am calculating this way, parallel formula. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, both are 10, 10. So I am taking the LCM and doing the addition of fraction as usual. So 2 by 10 After simplification it will be 1 by 5. So the value of 1 by R is 1 by 5. That means R is reverse of 1 by 5. 5 by 1, 5 ohm. Now these two makes 5 ohm and it becomes a single resistor, and the figure is simplified to this one. These three are now in series connection. Okay. So the equivalent connection, equivalent resistance will be how much? Just addition of 3 R1, R2, R3, 5 plus 5 plus 5. How much? 15 ohm. This is the answer. Okay. This is the answer, final answer. Okay. Let us discuss another problem. This is from your hydrocarbon chapter. In your hydrocarbon chapter, you know that hydrocarbon is a compound having carbon and hydrogen atoms. So hydrocarbons are two types. One is saturated hydrocarbon and another is unsaturated hydrocarbon. Unsaturated hydrocarbon. Okay. So what is saturated hydrocarbon? I have already told in my previous video that carbon-carbon having single bond, the compound formed by carbon and hydrogen having only single bond between carbon and carbon atoms is called saturated hydrocarbons, and this is called alkenes, and the common molecular formula is CnH2n plus 2. Okay. Unsaturated hydrocarbons are double bond or triple bond. So the hydrocarbon compounds having double bond or single bond between the carbon atoms are called unsaturated hydrocarbons, and single bond double bond unsaturated hydrocarbons are called alkenes, and triple bond unsaturated hydrocarbons are called alkynes. Okay. Alkenes have common molecular formula CnH2n, and alkynes have common molecular formula CnH2n minus 2. So you have to memorize the common molecular formula for these three type of compound series. Okay. So question is like this: in an alkene series, two alkene compounds are given. Okay, two alkene compounds, two alkynes compound are there having the molecular formula CxH2 and C3Hy. Okay, the number of carbon atoms is not there and number of hydrogen atoms is not there in this compound. So you have to calculate X and Y, the value of X and Y. Okay, how to calculate X and Y? You know that alkynes has common molecular formula CnH2n minus 2. Okay, we have to calculate X here, means we have to calculate number of carbon atoms here, and this value is given 2. Okay, 2n minus 2 is given 2. See here in this compound value of S is given. It means the value of S in the common molecular is 2n minus 2. So I have to calculate the n, because I have to calculate n, and if I calculate n, I will find the value of x. So now calculate 2n equal to 2 plus 2 equal to 4. Minus 2 goes to this side, becomes plus 2, so plus 4. Now n equal to 4 by 2 equal to 2. 2n is there, 2 into n, it will be multiplied here, it will be divided here towards other side. So 4 by 2 equal to 2. So n equal to 2 means x equal to 2. So the formula for this compound is C2H2. And name of the compound is, who can say? What is C2H2? Who can say? Hmm? The first compound of alkyne series. Nobody? Who can say? The first compound of alkyne series? Ethyne. C2H2 is ethyne. Okay? So this is the ethyne. Okay. So let's calculate Y. C3Hy. I have to calculate Y. From this molecular formula, C, and just compare this one. C3 means, Cn means, C3 means n equal to 2, n equal to 3 is given, n equal to 3. You have to calculate number of hydrogen atoms. So that we will get Y. So n equals to 3 means Y equal to 2n minus 2. Okay, 2n minus 2 is Y. So value of n is 3, 2 into 3 minus 2, 2 into 3, 6 minus 2 equal to 4. So this compound is how much? C3H4. C3H4 because H is 4 here. Y is 4 means H is 4 because Y is the H here. So Y equal to 4 means H equal to 4. So C3H4. What is C3H4? This is C2H2. This is the first compound. This is the third compound. First compound is ethyne. Second compound is propyne. Third compound is butane. So this is butane. So this is called butane. This is ethyne, first compound. Second compound is propyne. Third compound is butane. So you have to name the compounds also. This is the end of this video. We'll discuss another type of problematic solution that's are important for your board exam. Thank you.